socialist party. What's democratic? What's socialist about being a friend of Israel? Yes, sir. Well, as I say, we will be we're an exceptional independent one state will be at a good that they're in a better position.
Another person says,
And there may be, but there will not be a large number because we have a party building agenda also. If we get hundreds of thousands of votes, which I assure you if we get hundreds of candidates, we will, and then that puts us into uh, the premier division in terms of state funding, in terms of the right to stage debates, in terms of being able to be prioritized at question time, and so on. But we are ready to talk with someone who comes forward. Well, we think we have a deeply unhealthy relationship with the United States. One of the reasons why I supported Brexit was I wanted to be free of the European Union's foreign policy, but not so we could slavishly follow the United States foreign policy instead. We are now perfectly placed, if we wanted to be, have an independent foreign policy, independent of both the EU and the US. But we have to want to, and we have to show that we want to by electing members of parliament who swear they want to. We stand for the withdrawal from all such international entanglement, which in the 19th century was, of course, a traditional British foreign policy. But we stand for it vis-a-vis NATO. Like Donald Trump, we see no use for NATO, and I'm hoping that if he's elected in November, he'll make good on his promise to leave. It would be the finest thing that a President Trump could do. He wants the end of what is, in effect, the largest war machine in the world today. Our attitude is that this war should never have started. There was no need for this war, and moreover, it could have finished within 3 months of having started. If Boris Johnson hadn't gone on behalf of the United States to wreck the already initial peace proposals that had been agreed between the parties in Istanbul. Our attitude is that the war in Ukraine didn't start 2 years ago. It started in 2014 when the elected president of the country violently overthrew in a coup co-organized by the United States and the European Union. Two people were killed in the execution of that coup. The parliament was burned down. The members of parliament forced to sign the outlawing of the Russian language, the othering of fully 1/3 of the whole population of Ukraine, and then 8 years of attrition, bombs and rockets raining down on the Russian-speaking people of eastern Ukraine. So we believe the war started a long time before most of the parliamentarians consider that it started. But that if the accords, which were attested to, guaranteed by France and Germany, It's a good point, you know. I don't know why he is laying an announcement. I will be the independent candidate in Islington North. Uh, Basically, I've got a bit of what it is he intends to do. I don't know if he thinks, but if he thinks that there's any chance at all of Keir Starmer allowing him to run as the Labour candidate, I think the chances of that are vanishingly small. And in any case, I'd say to him, why do you want to be Keir Starmer's candidate? Why would someone like treated in the way that you have, why would you want to be Keir Starmer's candidate in the election? So I hope very much that Mr. Corbyn announces soon that he will be running as an independent. I would have hoped, indeed I called for it on the eve of my own by-election victory, that he would lead an alliance of forces like ours and many others in a united front for new politics in Britain. But it's already plain, I think he's not going to do that, at least before the general. People miss the vote. Will that do? Yes, sir.
Are they nailed on? Is going to be announcement next week, or are they still sort of talks in progress? And it's going to take something across the floor.
They're definitely not nailed on. I won't mislead you on that. But the talks are ongoing. Not all of them, by the way, are endangered by us. And if they stood as independents, I think we'd probably support them. I can't say who they are or who the Lord is. Well, I know who the Lord is. A member of the House of Lords. I can't say that would not be seemly, but talks are ongoing. It's probably the best way to do that. Yes, sir.
Street Night. Final question about Diane Abbott. Will Diane Abbott be invited to join your party in the event that there's no conclusion to the investigation which is taking place that has currently taken just over 12 months?
Well, we'd be delighted if she joined us, but she's one of the people we're talking to. There's no indication at all that she'd be interested in that. But again, just like with Mr. Corbyn, I would hope that she would run as an independent if this absurd trial over a short letter to a newspaper were not concluded for the general election. That would be simply monstrous. No. Any of my colleagues want to say Aroma Hassan, who's standing against Andrew in Greater Manchester? Who do you think?
Had I known I was speaking today, I would have prepared something, but I'm just going to go with the heart. I am no seasoned politician. This is not my ambition, but this is for all the other mums who feel their children have no future with the current status quo. This is for all the working people who keep working and their taxes keep rising and their wages keep shrinking and the cost of living crisis is just tapping us at our heels. We just can't keep up anymore. So I want to be the change we all want to see. And I think everybody here is here for the same reason. George has given us something to believe in, and it's been a very, very long time that any of us have had anything to believe in. This is our time. This is going to be the change we want to see. And we're going to do it for all those who are voiceless. We are going to be the voice. Victory waiting.
Last one then. She's just arrived. Our candidate against David Lammy. One of the most interesting contests in the whole election.
Good afternoon, all. Thank you for taking your time to come out today. It's really important that we understand that this party represents the working people, the ordinary person, in the streets, in the shop, in their office, with that person that's feeling that government is doing what it needs to help them get to their even hit on a daily basis. So because of that, and because of what we've seen in regards to inequality, it means that so many of us have felt the need to really take action. Most of us didn't set foot to be politicians, but we felt we needed to do something. And thanks to Mr. Galloway, we've been able to put our efforts in. So I hope that I'm able to bring change to Tottenham. Tottenham is a place that is passionately laid on my heart. Not just because I'm a Spurs fan, but because it's an area I grew up in and it needs to have some change, not just regeneration happening in places, but everybody in that borough needs to be able to rely on its local authority to help it support themselves on a daily basis. So, hope to give change to Tottenham.
Bravo! And that's a change we all want to see. Well, I thank you all for coming. If you need any one-on-ones with any particular candidate, please just come forward and do that.